My name is Amora, and if someone had told me that a single signature could destroy my entire life, I would have laughed. But today, I know better. Because the day I signed that document is the day my world collapsed. It started 3 years ago, when life was beautiful and peaceful. I had a small but successful tailoring shop in Abuja. People loved my designs. I had 2 apprentices, a loyal customer base, and a plan to open a second shop. Everything was going smoothly until my landlord, Mr. Dunlody, announced he was selling the plaza. Fear gripped me. Where would I take my business? How would I start again? But then hope appeared. Or so I thought. In the form of a man named Connor, my customer's brother. He came to my shop one afternoon, smiling confidently. "Madam Amara," he said, "I heard your landlord wants to sell. Don't worry, I can help you get a business loan so you can buy your own space." Buy my own space? It sounded like a dream. Connor spoke with charisma. He dressed well, talked well, carried himself like someone who knew important people. He said he worked with a finance company that helped small businesses secure soft loans. I trusted him too quickly. He told me I qualified for a special program and only needed to sign a few papers so he could process the loan on my behalf. The document was long, too long, and written in complicated English. I scanned through it but didn't understand half of what I was reading. Connor noticed my confusion and laughed politely. "Amora, don't stress yourself. It's just an application form. You are not committing to anything yet." I asked, "Are you sure?" He raised his hand like he was taking an oath. "Absolutely. Just sign. Let me handle the rest." And like a fool, I signed. I didn't know that the paper I signed wasn't a loan application. It was a guarantor agreement. A legal trap. A week later, Connor vanished. No calls. No messages. His number stopped going through. I didn't panic at first. I simply thought he traveled. But then, the trouble began. One morning, 2 men in black suits walked into my shop. They looked around as if measuring the place for demolition, then asked for me. "Madam Amara." "Yes. You are required at the High Court by 11 a.m. today." My heart dropped. "Court? For what?" They exchanged a knowing look. "Your signature is on a loan agreement. The borrower has defaulted. You are responsible." I laughed nervously. There must be a mistake. I didn't borrow money from anyone. But when they handed me the documents, my legs weakened. There was my signature. Bold. Clear. Undeniable. Connor had taken a loan of 4.8 million Nigerian nairas. In my name. And fled. I was the guarantor. So I was now the one owing. The judge didn't waste time. Court order was issued immediately. My shop was seized. My machines were carted away. My fabrics, my sewing kits, everything gone. My business, my only source of livelihood, crumbled in one day. I remember standing in the empty shop after the auction, watching my life packed into cartons and thrown into a truck. I still smell the dust. I still hear the laughter of those who came to buy my equipment cheaply. I cried until my eyes stung. Cried until my throat felt like fire. Cried until I couldn't breathe. I tried explaining to the loan company, but they didn't care. The law was clear. The signature was mine. And the money had to be recovered. My siblings tried to help, but they also had their struggles. My landlord gave me 2 weeks to vacate the shop permanently. My apprentices left. Customers drifted away. I sank into depression. For months, I stayed indoors, lying on my bed, staring into nothing. Every knock on the door felt like another person coming to take the little left in my life. But something happened. Something small, but powerful. That began to change everything. One day, my mother came to my room, placed a warm hand on my back, and said, "Amora, you are still alive. As long as you breathe, you can rise." Those words pierced something inside me. I got up. Slowly. Painfully. But I got up. I started sewing small jobs at home, just simple repairs for neighbors. Sometimes they paid, sometimes they didn't. But I kept going. Then a miracle